All right, how about a little DIY action on hogs and sticks today? It is Sunday, it's 25 degrees outside, so I came out here to the shop. Marley's out here with me, she's out here playing with her ball. And I decided I'm gonna do a little DIY on the Harley Davidson. All right, so here's what I'm doing. Took the tips off of my Tab Performance BAM sticks with the zombie baffles. By the way, great sound. You got to give it a shot. I don't think I would have another exhaust on my bike, at least not this bike. So on my anniversary bike, you can see it's got some gold badges on it. I put these floorboards on it. Harley Davidson kind of matches the gold. So, yep. My intention is to go with gold tips. So I got a paint that is, I did my brake dust covers the same way and really worked out kind of nice. The gold's just a little bit different, but not, you can't even really tell when you're looking at the bike because the rims also have that gold to them. So pretty cool thing. So let's look at it. Took the tips off. I took a grinder tool with a metal brush on it and just roughed everything up. Some of the edges, you know, I didn't take it down to bare aluminum. Didn't think I had to go that far with it. Just kind of took that shine off it, cleaned them up, and then I'll get them taped up. And I've already started one. So here's the finished product, still taped off. I know I'm going to get a ton of kickback on this, but that's hand painted. Spray paint, high temp spray paint. I picked that stuff up at auto parts store. Easy to do, not a big deal. I'm pretty pumped about it. I don't know about you guys, but I'm pumped about it. So I'm going to just walk through my prep and what I'm doing. I'm going to tape this thing off because I want to make sure I get this inner edge right here, but fairly easy. So let's get this thing taped off real quick. So I'll do 4 coats. I do 2 light coats, a medium coat, and about 10 minutes in between coats is what I'm trying to do. I'll do 10 minutes, come back to it, and it's about 65 degrees in the shop. So I should be pretty good. I did have these inside the house last night to keep the metal kind of at that temperature, which is about 70 inside the house. So yeah, so I'm ready to go. I'm gonna wipe this one down, get it over to the table, and we'll get it primered up. Same primer too. So primer is going to be, I do three coats. I'll do 2 light coats, a medium coat, and then I let it dry overnight. The gold paint is fairly simple. I do 4 coats of the gold paint. So I do 2 light coats, just nice misted coats. You can still kind of see the primer a little bit. Then I go back in there and do a medium coat. I let that one dry for another 10 minutes. And then I come back out and do a nice heavy coat around there. And I say heavy, you don't want it dripping down the sides. You don't want those droops down there. So I'll do a nice another coat on there, and then these will sit for probably 2 days. I'll put them in the house after they dry out here. I'll bring them in the house, let them sit in there at about 70 degrees, and just let them chill out. And we'll see. So let's get over here to the table. I've got set up, and I'm going to get these primed and then and get it painted. You may hear a little background noise. That's my torpedo heater. It's cold out today. All right, we're going to do first light coat.
Tough as nails, where the wind cuts sharp and the weak boys bail. I felt the dirt, I've tasted steel.
That's it.
But I ain't never
first light coat. Done. All right, coat 2. Nice light coat again.
I was raised in the rust, built tough as nails, where the wind cuts sharp and the weak boys bail. I felt the dirt, I've tasted steel, but I ain't never bowed and I never will. Got a backbone carved out of red clay pride, and if I
Hey, on this video, I talked about my DIY, and if it was a failure, it wasn't an expensive failure. And well, I got done. I did my DIY. And if it failed, my whole thing is if it failed, I was going to buy new tips for the exhaust. And if it was a success, then thumbs up, man, we're good to go. But we're going to take a look at them here. We're going to take a look at them. It's not exactly what I planned. It's not what I intended. I think the color was a little bit off. Well, let's be truthful. It was way off. It looks good on the dust covers on my brakes, but not so much on the tailpipes. So it looks like my DIY, it was a fail. Definitely a fail. But again, the new tips, if I go to Tab Performance, new tips without taxes or anything like that, I'm looking at $160. So I'm going to take these tips down to a powder coater here in Middle Tennessee, in the Murfreesboro area, and yeah, we're gonna have them powder coated. So let's take a look at them and see what y'all think. Well, here's the options. Two options. If you're not familiar with the 120th anniversary Road Glide, and I think they're all the same color, the heirloom red. You got a little gold badge right here. I went with these floorboards and brake pedal. They're from Harley Davidson. Kind of cool bronze color. This is the brake cover that I painted with the same stuff I did the tailpipe, and it kind of matches a little bit. Kind of matches. And then the rim, that rim is definitely a bronze. If you're familiar with the anniversary edition in the color. And here's what I ended up with. That is two totally different colors. I don't hate the gold, but because it's so different in color from what I have on the running boards and on the rims, it's a no-go for me. So back to the drawing board. I'm going to run this bike down to a powder coating company here in Murfreesboro. I'm going to talk to them, see what they have to say. Price wise, like I said, $160 to swap that out, to put the new tips back on it. It's not that big of a deal. We'll see what powder coating is. I really want to do the color match. See what y'all think. Drop it in the comments below. I think it'd be kind of cool to have the tips matching either the floorboards or the rims. Either one, I'm cool with it. So yeah, so we're gonna mark this one as a DIY fail, not due to quality, because the paint coverage on that is, in my opinion, came out really nice. No drips, no fish eyes, nothing like that. The only downside is the color didn't match, and I could probably find a color to match that, but at this point, I'm gonna get them powder coated, have them match perfect. So yes, stay tuned. I'm gonna do that sometime probably this week or next weekend. Get with a powder coater, and if everything's cool and they're cool with it, I may just bring y'all along with me. All right, man. Hey, that's it on the DIY fail. Y'all have a great day, and if you ride today, be safe on the